Welcome to our series on clean energy and energy efficiency. Throughout the series we will have some short 5-minute to 10-minute lessons on key concepts and best practices for you to do in your school as well as your community. Today's lesson will be on energy efficiency. We're going to use our light board that we have here. We have a traditional light bulb, which is an incandescent bulb. We have a CFL, compact fluorescent light bulb. And then we have a LED light bulb, which is the newest technology. It has these little spots on here. Each one of these is a LED. I chose this one basically to really show that the LED is made up of these little discrete LEDs on each one of these light bulbs. There are LED bulbs that look really just like the traditional bulbs, but this one I thought really featured the whole LED look. Energy efficiency, as we know, is defined as a certain amount of work and how much energy it requires to do that work. We're going to use this light board to figure out how much light, if for the same amount of light coming out of these light bulbs, which one uses the least amount of electricity, which makes it the most energy efficient. So we're going to start with the incandescent bulb. We're going to use an off-the-shelf power meter that's going to show us how many watts of electricity it requires. We turn on the incandescent bulb, it shows 37 watts. Therefore, for this amount of light, it needs 37 watts of electricity. For the CFL, for that similar amount of light, it only needs 10 watts of power. So therefore it's much more efficient. Same amount of light output, about 1/4 the electricity required. Almost 4 times as efficient. If you look at the LED needs about 9 to 10 watts depending on where it settles. So it's also as efficient as the CFL, as energy efficient as the CFL, and also 4 times as efficient as the traditional light bulb. So let me turn them all on just to show you that the light intensity is very similar. In fact, the CFL and the LED are a little bit brighter than the traditional incandescent bulb. And therefore, this requires 37 watts. This only requires 10 watts, and the LED about 9 to 10 watts. So for the same equivalent amount of light, you're getting much more energy savings or using much less electricity for these new technologies. So one question you might ask is, where does that extra energy go to? And if you could, if you touch this, you can realize that this gets pretty hot, and therefore a lot of that, quote, wasted energy that doesn't go into lighting up the room goes into heat, and it's not the most efficient way to heat up a room. So we're really wasting quite a bit of that electricity to heat. The CFL is cooler because most of that electricity is going into lighting up the light bulb, and then the LED is probably the most cool. LEDs, I wanted to mention, are seen more and more often. I have a flashlight which is LED based, and also if you drive around the cities right now, next time you're at a stoplight, if you look at your stop signal, the green, yellow, and red, you'll see these individual spots. Chances are those are LED lights. Main reason, of course, energy savings and a much longer lifetime, so you don't have to have a truck roll to go out to replace the light bulb. So energy and cost savings all across. So today, summary lesson is talking about energy efficiency. In our case, trying to get the same amount of light and using much less electricity, much less energy to do that. The incandescent bulb was 4 times less efficient, or used 4 times more electricity than the CFL and the LED. Thank you.